Hello viewers and learners, welcome back to Scratch Coding. In today's class, I'll show you how we can create a ping pong ball game. Okay, this game you have played so many times, but today you will create this game. So here you can see I have taken one variable score, and here you can see life. Okay, so this is sliding. Okay, so the slider we are using for the live, this is score, and here we have a paddle that we are going to use to hit the ball. Here you can see ping pong ball is there. Okay, so let me show you the game first and then we'll see the coding. So I am just clicking this and this paddle is moving like this. Okay, whenever it will touch the ground, life will get decrease, and whenever it will touch the paddle, that ball will touch the paddle, the score will increase. Okay, I'll show you. Now quickly let's see what will happen when your life will get 0. Game over. Okay, so this we are going to create in today's class. Let's start with the coding first. So I'll show you the backdrop, how I have created it. Okay, so let me show you the backdrop. Yeah, so first the normal backdrop. Okay, these two are the normal backdrops only, and here I have created the game over backdrop. I have just chosen this one backdrop from the library, and I have used the text to create this backdrop. Now for the main thing, for the paddle, that you can see that green paddle, this I have chosen from the library, Sprite library, and I have just changed its color. If you want you can change, if you want you can leave it the same. This line I have taken so that I can make it possible that whenever my ball is missing this paddle and it is touching to the line, it will reduce the life. So that's why I have taken this line and I have changed it into the red color. Line you can simply draw from here, and this is the basketball. Now I'll show you the coding. First, paddle. Only this much coding I have done for the paddle. Why? Because I want that whenever I start the game, my that particular paddle will start from that particular position and it will follow that mouse. Okay, what I don't want to move it everywhere on the screen. I just want that it will change its X position. Okay, it will just move horizontally like this. So that's why I have set initial, and whenever I am moving my cursor, you can see on the screen my paddle is also changing its position as per my mouse cursor. Okay, so this is what we can do with this paddle coding. Now the line coding. In line I have just set its position. Okay, so that in any case if anyone will change its position or move it from here to there, so whenever we will start, it will go back to the position and then game will start. Now the main coding I have done in the basketball. I will show you the basketball coding from the starting. So from the starting, what I have done, I have chosen two variables. I have created two variables, that is life and score. I shown you here. Okay, so this is my score, this is life. The slider that you can see, that you can create on your own. Okay, I have just right click over here, and this is normal readout, this is large readout, and this is slider. Okay, after creating the slider, you can change the slider range also. So usually the slider range will be till 100. Okay, so here I have just set the maximum value to 5 so that we can see it reducing on the screen. So the slider range is 5. So whenever it will reach to 5, it will show you the full, and once it will start reducing, it will reduce it like this. Okay, so this is the slider setting that I have done. Now initially I have chosen when flag is clicked, and when flag is clicked I have used the backdrop. Okay, the backdrop that I have selected over here. Sorry. Okay, this basketball 1 backdrop I am using over here. Now go back to the coding. Here backdrop 1, and then I have set the score to 0 and the life at 5, and then I have just set wait 0.5 seconds so that the player will get time to move the paddle. Now whenever I want to start the game, it will send the message broadcast start. Okay, and whenever it will send the broadcast start, I have done the setting this. Okay, this setting you can see for the broadcast start. So whenever this ball will receive the message start, what it will do? It will start from the position, go to that particular position. It will point in direction 45 because I don't want to drop it at the same position. Okay, I want it to move it in a slanting mode like this. Okay, diagonally. So that's why point in direction 45, wait 0.5 second so that player will get time, and forever it will move 10 steps. If you want to increase the speed, you can increase the move steps here. If you want to decrease the speed, you can reduce the speed in the move steps, and whenever it will touch the edge, it will bounce back. Okay, so only this much thing I have done whenever it will start. Now after broadcasting start, what it will do forever? Forever it will check for something. What it will check? First it will check that if that ball is touching to the paddle, this paddle, what will happen? It will increase the score by 1 and set x to length of paddle so that it will touch and it will immediately move. Otherwise what will happen? It will keep increasing the score. Okay, so whenever it will touch, it will immediately move away from that particular paddle. It will turn 180 degree and move 10 steps, means it will immediately turn back so that again it will go back and touch to the boundary and come back for the next round. So whenever it will touch, it will increase the score, it will move away from the paddle and it will go back to its previous position and play sound. Whenever it will touch, it is touching to the paddle, it will play some sound and wait 1 second. Now, what will happen when life is 0? Okay, in any case, whenever ball is touching to the ground, touching to this red line, so every time life will get reduced. So, whenever life will be 0, it will switch the backdrop to game over. I have shown you that backdrop also. It will switch the backdrop to the game over. It will set volume 100% and play some sound, and it will stop everything. Okay, it will stop all from here. Now the third if that I have taken is for touching this red line, because I want to reduce the slider also, reduce the life also. Okay, so for deducting the life value, what I am doing, whenever the ball will touch this line, red line, it will change the life by -1. It will play some sound so that player will also get he can identify that okay, yeah, it is touching the line, now my life is getting reduced, and again it will broadcast the start so that it will start the game again. Whenever it will touch the red line, it will decrease the life, play a sound, and then again start the game from the initial position of the paddle and the initial position of the ball. Okay, so this much coding we have done. I will show you the coding from the starting one more time. Okay, this is my coding. Set the score, broadcast. If it is touching the paddle, then this is the code. If the life is 0, then something will happen, and if it will touch the line, then also something will happen. And what is the broadcast start message? Whenever it will broadcast start, what it will do? It will go to the initial position and then again start moving. That ball will start moving from the position. Okay, and here I have just set x to mouse x so that every time that paddle will move, as whenever I am moving my mouse, the paddle will start moving from here. Okay, so this is how we can create a ping pong ball game, which is very easy to understand, which is very easy to create. So in the next class, children, we will learn a new game, and if you want to get notification for that video, please hit the bell icon, subscribe my channel, like this video if you understand it properly, if you like this game, and share it with your friend, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Have a nice day.